Hello and welcome to today's match in DMP against the Nation Star. We are playing against Sven. He's living in Stockholm and he's a top 5 player in Sweden. We open with 5-4 and he makes 6-4 and he opens with a split and a take one down. It's slightly more correct to make the deuce point. I would like to hit with the 5-1. I could double hit. Let's see what Extreme Gammon says. I played 13-7 with one hit, and as we can see here in Extreme Gammon, 13-7 is incorrect, and you only win 50% 0.75%, and therefore the double hit is actually more correct, which will win 52% 0.83. So already in the beginning here I have the chances of taking the initiative with 2 hits, but I didn't do that, and therefore it's much more chances or possibilities for Sven Olav to attack me, and therefore we will go back to the match. But instead he rolls 3-3, and he could either double hit me also, but he wants to make the 5 point. 5-1 from me, and I want to hit him and keep him off balance, and he re-enters with a hit, and then we roll a 6-4. With that 6-4 we can either make the prime as we want in DMP or hit on the 10 point. We'll look a little bit into that one. Even though I want to make a prime in a DMP against Sven here, I have a lot of big problems with my 6-4. Actually, I played entry on the 21 point and then making the 7 point. But as we can see here, there's also chances of hitting, and instead of making the 7 point and the prime, where I will win almost 39% games, I should go for the 10 point on the other side and hitting him, where I will win up to almost 43%. So again, he has too many builders. If I stay on the 4 point, he can point on me with deuces, 4s, 5s, and 6s, and my prime isn't that good yet. So instead, I should hit him and take some builders away. See what happens from here. 6-2 from Sven. He makes the 4 point, and 5-2 we had to jump or to hit. I would like to hit here, but it's a little bit more correct to hit. So instead he makes a 4-2 and he hits back and wants to make the prime, and then he's thinking about making a higher anchor. 3-1 we enters with a hit, and 6-4 he can enter and he can make the prime. So 4-2 from us, we can either lift the 7 point and hit him on the 3 and make the 5 point, or we could think about making a prime with, for example, making the 4 point and then hoping for an ace if he doesn't roll the 5. He enters with a 3-1, and he wants also to keep us off balance, so he hits on the 3 point, and we can jump the prime with a 6-3. Then he rolls a 5-3, so he doesn't want us to make the prime, so he hits us, but he could also make the 5 prime, but I think it's more correctly to hit here and to lift the blood on the 8 point. He does that, and then we jump with a 6-2. 3-2, he can make a high anchor, or he can make the 5 prime. 6-1, it's a all this match I've been very interested in making a prime on my own, and here I have a chance with that with the 6-1, so I play to 11 and to 5. I just forget in this position that the toughest thing to do when you should jump a prime is to jump it when you can jump it. So therefore do it when you can instead of making the prime in this position. I have the chances of jumping with 24 to 17, and instead I try to make my own prime. And we can see that I actually only win 32.5% games if I'm going for the prime, but jumping the prime when you can do it, that will make a win go up to 38%. So a good rule is do the toughest things first, jump the prime when you can jump. It's an interesting move. And we make the prime, and he rolls 3-4 and punish us for the blunder, and he enters and hits us on the 20 point or the 16 point from our side. The 20 point is probably correct. 6-2 from us. We try to see if we can make the prime. After the 6-1 blunder, we are now in huge trouble. We need some timing. In this ace deuce point back game, we need to be 60 or 70 pips behind. After this move, we are only behind with 49 pips. So this shows us some really good problems. We could play to 1630 as we did, and see that we need the timing, and we would try to keep the prime. It's almost as good as going all in and having a lot of blots hanging around, but that's not sure that black will hit. So actually in this position, extreme says that it's correct to hit on the 5 point, and therefore we have 28.5% chances of winning. If we don't hit, we only have 26% chances of winning. It's a funny position because in snowy it's the opposite. There it says that playing to 13 wins 28%, and hitting on the 5 point will only win 27%. So they disagree about the correct move, both snowy and extreme. After I've been thinking about the match, I think it's more correct to play the extreme play, because that will give some more timing, and we would be hoping that white will fan on black's 4-point board, and we could get some more timing, because only 49 pips behind, that's not enough. But I played for the sure one and to 13, and yeah, I just killed myself, and I think this was a bad move when I was thinking about it afterwards. A very, very interesting move. After this 3-2, it's very interesting. He just jumps out with 6-5, and we have a 5-1 to run home. He goes around with the 6-1, and then we have a 4-1. We should actually go down like the 3-2 to play to 9 and give a blot, and then play to 6, and he can run further home with a 5-1 and then the double aces, so he can make the 6 prime. 6-3, then we give a shot now and make the 5 point. Our timing is not that good. We should have more than 60 or 70% pips behind, so we could have a timing, and it's a little bit on the edge here, and he has even more more. We have less timing now when we roll this double 5, and he rolls a double 3, and he could actually lift the 7 point. So we should jump with 6s from the ace point, but he does it from the 8 point. And with this 6-5, we should actually go around instead of making the 1 point, so that we can make the 6 point. But he gives a shot, we miss, and he close, and this looks like it's very, very difficult to win the game from here now. And Sven really closed us down, and he now only has to go home with his checkers, build them off as smooth as possible. 2-1 here, for example. He could wait and try to get some more checkers off before he's trying to give a shot, but his choice is to play from the 5 point, so that he makes sure that next time he lifts the point. We would like to make the 6 point, and therefore we slot it. And yeah, it takes a long time before he's giving a shot. So we just have to see if we can build the 6 point again. And Sven is rolling good numbers, so he doesn't give a shot, and we have to make the 6 prime, so he can go home. And now we actually get the last chance of the match. He rolls a 4-1 and chooses to hit on the ace, and we miss, and therefore we lose the match. So we will say thank you very much to Sven, Olav, and Norén from Sweden. Very good play from him. Sven made a good job again. He actually won the last chance of Championship Nordic 2012. So congratulations to him on that win and this victory also. He played very good. Thank you very much.